Alright, Amir Khan and the fraudulent vote to determine who Floyd Mayweather's next opponent is going to be. This is the topic, okay? The fraudulent vote. And, okay, it's one thing to say, okay, the vote was a fraud, it was rigged. Amir Khan was who Floyd Mayweather wanted to fight in the beginning. And that was who was going to win, like it or not. No matter what the results were, Amir Khan was going to win. You can say that, and, on one hand it makes sense. But on another hand, what was the purpose of the vote? Part of it, it's on the Mayweather Promotions site, right? He wants to promote a fight, right? He wants to promote a, a, a great spectacle, an event where, it can drum up a lot of support, and he wants to know who the fans are riding with. And I don't think this served as any conclusive answer. Mayweather's a big name in boxing. He's the biggest name in boxing. And if you look at this vote, it only garnered 35,579 votes. If Mayweather posts a 30-second clip of him and fucking Adrian Bronner chopping it up, that gets 1 million hits on fucking YouTube and WorldStar. How come he promotes a vote on one of his website affiliates? It's all over Twitter and shit, and it only gets 35,000 votes? What does that say about Amir Khan's status as, someone that's in there for the Mayweather sweepstakes based on popularity? He has 1.2 million. He has 1.2 million Twitter followers. And that's less than 1%. Is that less than 1%? 1.2, but let's really break that shit down. No, okay. It's less than 5% of his Twitter followers took the time to vote for him. And he was trying to campaign and shit too. Fucking like it's a goddamn election and shit. Amir Khan. Fucking guy. And how many of these Twitter followers are actually gonna buy pay-per-view? Because that's all Mayweather cares about. Is fighting this guy that is supposedly popular going to translate into pay-per-view buys? And if the answer is no, then why the fuck are we making this happen? Is it an easier fight? It's hard to say, because if you ask Richard Schaefer, the speed of Amir Khan, this is the guy that's going to give Mayweather problems, And people want to see Mayweather in there with a different kind of style. Someone that can match his speed, but someone that can get knocked out at the same time. Fuck Richard Schaefer, okay? Amir Khan is what he is. He hasn't earned shit in the welterweight division, and it's a joke that he's being mentioned for this fight. Yes, he might have a style that gives Floyd Mayweather problems, and yes, I'm sure if he did go ahead and give Mayweather problems, then Mayweather will get criticized, for fighting a guy that took almost 8 months off and been knocked out by Danny Garcia. Like, it's a lose-lose situation for Mayweather from jump. Overall, do I think the poll was rigged? Absolutely. Absolutely. And shout out to Ego for putting together a great video recently on the if the Mayweather vote was rigged. I think absolutely there's a great chance, especially based when you compile all those other polls out there. And I remember seeing the Fight News poll where Maidana was crushing Khan, and I didn't know ESPN had their own poll, and they showed Amir Khan consistently losing, and great stat from Ego, even the ESPN.com boxing poll on who Mayweather should fight garnered more votes than this one on the Mayweather Promotions page. So that tells you a heck of a lot. And shout out to 78 Fight News. Check out his video on if Amir Khan is a superstar, because he's not. The whole image of Amir Khan is completely fraudulent. This guy had to go into DC, into Lamont Peterson's hometown. That's the only way that fight would draw money, is to go into DC. You know, Amir Khan doesn't have an American hometown. His hometown in Las Vegas. He fights in the UK. That's where he gets money. Is in the UK. And Mayweather ain't going to the UK as much as you want to think he wants to fight in the UK and shit. He ain't going no UK. He fights in Las Vegas. Okay? Amir Khan ain't drawing. If Amir Khan was fighting someone like Devin Alexander, I'm sorry, but it would not draw. He'd have to go to St. Louis for that shit. I'm telling you. Amir Khan, how is this guy fucking... And you can say, oh, he's a worldwide star. But how many people are buying pay-per-views in Pakistan? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You know? Let's be honest, guys. Amir Khan, you know, whoever gets this fight, don't act like he deserved it. Just don't act like he deserved it, because, you know, what you earn is what you do in the ring. You know, it's not what you do outside the ring. And, you know, that goes for Adrian Bronner, too. It is what it is, guys. Peace out. Take care.